All right, I think we're good. Let's see what we got going. Sorry, getting some stuff set up in the background here. Sorry, getting some. All right, there might be some echo there, but we'll survive. All right, we are back. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Professor Keyboard here, trying to get through some Generations Ultimate, and immediately I have to tab out and bring something up because I forgot. We need keycap quests. I'm not going to always follow the key quests, mind you, but it's probably a good idea I follow the key quests. All right. I'm pretty sure we just unlocked three-star quests. So, Kutku, Damio, Hermitar, Nibblesnarf, Royal Ludroth, Gypsyros. And, okay. So, Gypsyros, Royal, Damio. Okay, so all large monsters. I got it. Large monsters. All right. And I think we're going to just jump straight into it. We don't have to hunt at Kazoo, so we won't. Because I don't like hunting Kazoo. Alright, so we do have a couple of these guys here. We do have a... God. It is a quest here, and... it also is the reward plus quest, isn't it? Okay. We'll do a Kazoo. Screw it, we'll do a Kazoo. Got my dog howling in the background. Not quite sure why, but I'm sure it's something important. What are we looking for? Easier to mount monsters. Yeah, we'll just go with that. That looks alright to me. Alright, I think we have full stuff, but we'll stop by the box here just to be sure. We are low on Mega Potions. That's a good thing I stopped. Yeah, that's right. We were hunting the Nibblesnarf, and it kind of went a little sideways, but we made it work. That's all right. Yeah, the Nibblesnarf, a little annoying. Hard to hit that little what do you call that in the back of the throat? A little phalange thing hanging in the back of your throat. What is that? Why can I not remember what that's called? I suppose it doesn't really matter. But if anyone out there remembers or knows, let me know. Alright, so where do we think this... I want to say 3, 4, 5. You know? Because he's usually in like a 3, 4, 5 or the cave areas. He's kind of a cave dwelling dude. So I don't think he's in 4. I feel like we would get a cutscene with him. But we will see. We're going to go over here into 5. Nothing in 5. How about... Three's a dead end, looks like. Nothing in 3. Let's go to, I guess, maybe 6 or 5, maybe 8. It's gotta be one. We're running out of places, so it's gotta be one of those. I feel like we would get a cutscene. 8. There it is. So we're still using the Supernova. Probably shouldn't. I don't think it's really that good. But I like the idea of it, you know? God, you're a loud bitch. Get some damage on him. Oh, we turned off music, didn't we? That's bad. Try to get some distance here from him. And we might have gotten some damage on him. He kind of moved at the wrong instance right there. I didn't mean to do that. Held it on just a little too long. Ah, you big leaping bastard. Get fucked. You got me with that hit. Absolute ball. Bullshit on that hit. No, thank you. And see, this is, again, this is why I don't like Kazu. I don't like Kazu at all. That electricity bullshit is just annoying. Oh, for fuck's sake. And good lord, does he spam it. Oh, come on. Go away, motherfucker. Shut up, you screechy bitch. Oh, damn it. Where do you think he goes? He went, I'm assuming to 7. I did not paintball him. I'm gonna have to paintball him. I always forget to do so, and then I regret it immediately. We should have a mount here, nice, and we should have a nice little bit of damage opportunity also. We can finish the mount. We don't need to worry about that. Come on. Come on. Get it out. Get it out. Try to get as much damage in this area as possible. Shit. Fucking hell, the fucking heart attack beam just sucks. I know it's not actually the heart attack thing. That's like a Frontiers whatever. But it might as well be with the amount of damage and bullshit that is. Yeah, we can't do much about this. He's just too aggressive at this point. We're just gonna have to... Trying to get it on him. God damn it, I'm so sick of him just doing that move. Nothing but that move. God damn, just nothing but that move. You think we can get a mount on him? Maybe if he doesn't immediately leap into me. Ah, we missed our damage opening anyway. Good lord. God damn it. These hot drinks do not last at all. Absolutely terrible. Terrible hot drinks. They bad cocoa. They serve bad cocoa in this game. I'm not a fan of it. I guess I'll go from 2 to 3. It's an awkward transition there, but alright. My ankle. Yeah, I don't know about Supernova. I probably really should just be using, The fuck was that fucking bullshit? What the fuck was that bullshit? God fucking damn you, you absolute ball bag. Literal ball bag. God, I hate Kezu. God, I hate him. I hate him so much. Did not roll forward, but that auto roll forward glitch still exists. Despite it being the worst. I mean, I'll take you freezing in place. I got no problem with that. Fuck away from me, Kazu. Oh, you're doing 2 in a row? What are you doing? What are you doing, Kazu? Just stop. You annoying bastard. I just hate you. How many of those are you gonna do, man? Come on. I just want to fight you. I hate Kazu. This is why I don't hunt him. I do not hunt him. He's got terrible hit zones. because he's basically resistant to every form of damage known to man except on his stupid little penis head, which is really, really, really goddamn hard to hit. With a melee weapon, with other, it's got one of the worst hitboxes, I swear, in this game. Super hard to hit, super hard to deal with, not fun to deal with. Yeah, and the only reason I did that is because I want to get a little extra charge so I can go in there, potentially with some actual good damage times. Stuff like, you know, like the charge on my whatever move. The fuck it's called, I don't know. I don't bother remembering any of this shit. Of course, Kezu moved, and he's about as far away as he can get. I hate Kezu. I hate him. All he does is spam that AoE. Again, he gets in a mood, and he just is going to spam that AoE move forever. And that's kind of it. Like, he's just going to spam that move. And of course, my hot drink fell off because I died. I hate it. I hate it. Because again, Kezu's always in cold environments, and cold environments are annoying as shit to fight in because of the cold. The stupid debuff. Like, it's not a devastating debuff, but good lord, is it an annoying one. I don't trust it. Yeah, just walk around, do your bullshit. I hate that. I can use Supernova against him, I just need a opportunity to do so. Oh, that's bad. Completely hit it at the wrong... I honest to God, don't know why I hit it then. Because I just want to suffer more in this stupid game. I don't know. God, I hate Kezu. Your timing on everything sucks. God, I hate Kezu. I cannot tell you. I don't care how many times I'll say it. It'll annoy you how many times I will say this. I hate Kezu. Fucking Kezu. Absolutely the worst thing. I wish he wasn't so annoying, because I kind of like him to a certain degree, but fighting him is just miserable. It's miserable even in Rise, and he's a piece of cake in Rise, but he's just miserable. He's a weird, tanky... He's in that awful area to where he's both really easy, but he has like one or two moves that are just god-awful. Just genuinely, mind-numbingly awful to deal with. And you're not sure why. Some of it's you just get complacent. Some of it it's just... It's an AoE that is just really hard to deal with. And then he spams, more so than I think any other monster. He spams his ranged attack. And depending on your movement in a game, like in Rise, when he starts doing that, that's fine. Yeah, spam your... I'm fast enough in Rise. I just get behind you, I beat the hell out of you, you're fine. The older games, or anything to where you have limited momentum and movement, it's bad. It just extends the fight. Whatever. He's dead. He's gone. We never have to see him again. It's lovely. Lovely, I say. Hold on one second. It should be picking up my audio, right? Okay, yeah, no, it is. All right. Sorry, for a second I thought there was a glitch in OBS. But it looks like we are good. Oh, that's right, he doesn't have music. I just remembered that. I said that earlier on, like, did I turn off the music? I must have turned off the music, because there's nothing there. He doesn't have music. Which is, I guess, fine. It's just, boy, he's just not fun. And his gear always sucks. His gear is always crap. Like, Kezu, what is it? Recovery speed. It's fine. Like, it looks okay. His stuff looks okay. At least in this version, it looks alright. I mean, that's pretty hideous, honestly. The arm guards are kind of ugly. But it's not the worst. It's just... And his legs are pretty ugly. Well, those legs are fine. The leggings are terrible. Those are awful. Kinda sucks. I really can't find anything better than this armor set that I've had for quite a bit, but that's also kind of an issue with older Monster Hunters. I do feel like, for me at least, the armor progression is really bad. Like, you can do some, like, oh, I'm gonna get some thunder resistance, or oh, I'll do this for gluttony and eating, or oh, hey, this has some little small thing. It's a lot of the armor sets are just, especially low rank, and even some of high rank, especially in like 4U and 3U, I felt like a lot of them are just useless. And that's kind of true for a lot of Monster Hunters, that a lot of the armor sets are pointless. I hate to say this, but there's so many skills in Monster Hunter that they're not even good utility skills. Or good defensive ones. They're just... I see Bull Jaggy is made. Yeah, Bull Jaggy was made. Regrettably. It has been made. Because it's like the only armor set that is worth a damn. Like I was just saying, that's one thing I kinda... I don't know, maybe... Not sure how you would do this. Maybe it can't be done in Monster Hunter, but in a Monster Hunter game, if anyone ever made another one, type of Monster Hunter game, I think it's really important to make all of the armor sets somewhat viable for a variety of reasons. I would like better integration of the skills in gameplay. Again, I think Monster Hunter does a decent job with it, but yeah, it's not ideal, but simply having more offense usually has the biggest impact. And yeah, that's the biggest problem, is that, like, alright, let's look at Like, Lagambi. Alright, evasion is like the only thing that I might think, like, okay, that's good, but like, bind resistance. Why? We ignore those. Psychic. Oh, you can find where it is. It's pretty easy to do that anyway. Water attack. That's so limited to... Like, okay, if I'm going to do water damage to somebody, you know, it might be somewhat useful, but then again, it's going to be about as useful as just doing standard raw attack or crit attack. Whether it's the old games or the new games, I feel like so much of the armor sets are kind of wasted. I think maybe some of the newer games have done a little bit better job with this. World was okay with this. I think there was a decent build variety and enough offensive and defensive skills that were useful enough to want to engage with. But again, not stuff like bind resistance appears super useful to newer players. It appears that way. I would certainly agree. I think it's a trap. Like, so many of these skills and armor sets end up being kind of a trap. Which is a pity, because they shouldn't be a trap. They should have some utility. I don't know, my idea, again, this wouldn't necessarily fit in like a Monster Hunter itself, because the base game's too different, but if you were to treat skills more kind of like, again, kind of spells and skills you might see in something like a traditional fantasy RPG, like even just some lame stuff like Aura of Protections or stuff like that, or I don't know, just looking at like a Baldur's Gate for different buffs and spells that you can cast, old and new Baldur's Gate. Taking inspiration from there and turning those into skills. And I've seen some people want bind resistance when super easy to carry cleanser, or they expect people to hit them. But even so, like, again, sometimes you get bound and you die and you lose your card when you're playing solo. So maybe bind resistance could be useful then. But honestly, even if, okay, you get bound and you have a cleanser, or you're going to take a cleanser, chances are either you're still going to die because the attack, by the time you're done with any of animations to save yourself, you're still going to get hit by the attack, or you weren't going to die at all. So it just makes it slightly better to win the coin toss, but I don't know. And I just think that's kind of true for a lot of the skills. Like, there's some, like, gathering and, like, mining or whatever you call them in the newer games where it increases your yield when you're farming stuff. I'm fine with stuff like that existing, to where it's not really useful for hunting, but you will put on that set every once in a while to do a little grinding of materials. I'm fine with that. 100% fine with that. Also skills for, like, making unique finds more likely to happen. Sure. All that's great. I just think if anyone was ever to make a Monster Hunter clone, and they want to do a skill system similar to Monster Hunter, I would hope they put a bit of thought into really trying to make more skills useful and impactful, and maybe even focus more on skills that actually change gameplay, in the sense of, like, having armor skills that increase, again, reload speed, or can change certain aspects, or I don't know. There's so much that has been done in other games that aren't Monster Hunter, but are like RPG style games. Just looking at literal abilities across the entire gaming world and thinking, can I put that into an armor set and make that kind of It's a big ask. It's a big ask, but that's where I would like to see a Monster Hunter style game actually go, is making more of their armor sets viable. Oh, hey, look, a bot. We hate bots. 1 second, we gotta get rid of bot. God damn, they pop up everywhere. Hate them. Anyway, that's enough of me bitching. Alright, so we did the Kazoo hunt. That was the hunt of the day. Let's get some of these key quests out of the way. So we got all these requests here. We can get out of the way some of them. Let's see. Let me just check. What were the key quests again? So it's a Kutku, Damio Hermitar, Nibblesnarf. We already did that guy. Ludroth. Okay. A local threat is the one. Just seeing what else we got on the shopping block here. I don't see the Ludroth one. RPGs have actual builds where a character has class, skill points, and stat points. I find that can lead to a lot of variety, but also means less flexibility, which Monster Hunter is about. See, I wonder about that because... So, again, RPGs with the builds and having all the different skill points, you can build, depending on the type of RPG, I'm kind of thinking in generally here, but you can build suboptimal builds that do have still a lot of strength, give you unique abilities, and give you kind of unique gameplay style. Like poison builds or shit like that. Whereas, again, Monster Hunter... I think instead of saying flexibility, because when you say flexibility, I think of flexibility as far as like builds that affect gameplay kind of thing, and you can play around with stuff. Whereas with Monster Hunter, the flexibility comes from the fact that you, at least old Monster Hunter, newer Monster Hunter is a little bit different, but you're either doing the optimal build or all the rest of them are equally kind of meh and kind of crap, so it doesn't really matter. Flexibility is in that you are locked into a class. Yeah, with the like the gunning stuff, but we'll take that for instance. Especially in old Monster Hunter. New Monster Hunter has solved this a little bit, though I still feel like the DNA is there. Think about this. I've been playing Gunner for not too long now, but a little bit. Hunting some monsters here and there. The farther I get along going into the, Gunner route, the more I'm stuck in it. Because if I want to all of a sudden in the middle of high rank, I go, oh, I would like to go to something like the Charge Blade, Melee. That's an absolute pain in the ass in old Monster Hunter. Because now I look up, okay, or I look at the armors and go, okay, that might be an alright build for the Blade Master. What do I have to do to get there? A whole bunch of bullshit, probably. I gotta do a ton of hunting, a ton of gathering to try to rebuild up my materials to get to that point. Yeah, I think anytime you switch weapons, you swap sets. Yeah, and that leads to some problems. I don't know. I don't have the solution. For me, I always focus on how you integrate your gameplay systems and how they can be integrated into each other continuously. Make a fresh character. And here's the thing. I think some RPGs have managed to help out with that a little bit. Like, we'll take Baldur's Gate 3, for example. You can change your class kind of any time, and then allocate points, make a new build. So, I don't know. I just like... I like gameplay changing stuff. And I like when abilities can be used in unique and interesting ways. Like, I'm always, like, one of my favorite ways to do, like, RPGs, even though it's usually not particularly, like, the best DPS, is I love doing debuff and, like, poison builds. To where I just control the battlefield, I poison, debuff, stun, freeze, hold everybody in place, and then I just kind of move back, sit back, and laugh as everything melts. Slowly but surely. Traditional RPGs lock you in. Oh yeah, no. And again, Monster Hunter has done a little bit to kind of keep you from being locked in, like the older things. Especially new Monster Hunter. But I think the next step would be trying to do some overhaul on skills. But, like, Monster Hunter does not like leaving behind stuff. Not necessarily. Like, they love to pull in skills that they've had forever that are not really useful. But let me eat and we'll do this Tetsukabra hunt real quick. Let's do this guy. And we'll just do the sugary. But yeah, like, if that could be something, again, not necessarily in Monster Hunter, but in a Monster Hunter game, if they could implement kind of the RPG style of where you have, like, mage build, you have poison build, you have melee build, you have ranged arrow build, you have those different kind of things into a Monster Hunter style game. And within those things, you have, like, the control kind of mage who doesn't do a ton of damage, but does tons of stun, slow, debuff, shit like that. Or you have the big blasty mage. You have the mage who's throwing out tornadoes. Like, again, a bit of a Dragon's Dogma kind of influence. I think that would be something I would get into a lot. Because I really like Dragon's Dogma, even though I feel like it's a little bit... There's some weirdness to it. But if you could get that, where you are incorporating skills and abilities a little bit more strongly into the gameplay, while keeping that same kind of... Because what I love about Monster Hunter is that, for the most part, you're not reliant on, like, cooldowns, or limited use items, or MP, or any of that shit. The thing that determines whether or not you can do a move is whether or not you did the move. Let's see, going back to the... If I play Gunner, but want to use Charge Blade as a dual blader, I had multiple blades for each ailment and different sets for increasing specific things, so even if you stick to a single weapon, you may need multiple weapons and armors. Yeah. No, I get that. I'm just really just kind of talking about the change of gameplay changing things, because no matter what, whether you're running a thunder or a fire dual blade set, it's gonna be kind of the same. You're gonna run your elemental set, and your elemental set is gonna probably look a lot like your raw damage set, or be near to it. In the same way, it's just the only thing I would say is I want to see a Monster Hunter that keeps the same kind of combo orientation that Monster Hunter has. You are in control of the gameplay. You're not reliant on cooldowns or some weird mana thing or use thing or oh, you used your ability, it's now on cooldown for 60 seconds. None of that shit. You're like, no, no. If you're good enough, you can kind of do what you want when you want. Damn it, rolled right into it. But no, I would love to see stuff like that. Nope, didn't want to roll forward. But it does that every once in a while. Ouch. I can't move. I can't move. I would like to move. Cat, don't you dare hit me. How dare you touch me, cat. Let's get a quick heal. And let's focus on actually killing this dude. I would like to move. Damn it. Kind of in a bad, awkward area. I kind of wish I could get him mounted here, but I can't. What are you doing? You are behaving very slow. Lingering hitbox. It's behaving very strangely. I can't focus. I need to refocus. Alright. I'm thinking about games and shit and game design and not focusing. So let's focus up. Alright. Let's get this stupid little monster under wraps here. He was in 3, right? Or was that 4? I can't remember. I think it was 3. God, get your fucking stamina back. That's the thing. That's change right there. Good lord. This right here, the fact that I cannot run for longer than 10 seconds without literally dying and gasping for air. Sure, just insta-do that. Very weird. Again, I swear he's behaving weird. Like, that automatic just insta-slam, insta-jump. A little weird. But, alright, we'll figure him out. We'll kill him eventually. We think he went to 4. I'd like to get a mount on him, but I cannot get him near a mountable surface that doesn't suck to work with. We'll see about this. Really? No mount. There we go. Gotta get a quick mount here. Oh, fuck you, I had that. Alright, fine, we messed it up. But I still feel like we had that. Nope. I turned, but okay. That damage flinch was lucky as shit, by the way. I would like to get away from you. Leave me alone. Oh, for God's sakes, leave me alone. Like, that's cool. Maybe they should bring those back, you know? The old, some of these old skills. Maybe that... They kind of have them in the new game to a certain degree. Wild, some of those... I don't know if he's actually weak enough to capture here. But I'll take some free damage, sure. Gotta be careful not to kill him, though. Alright. We're gonna hang off on damage for a second. Let him get up. But I don't know what his life is looking like here. Poison can't kill them, right? Okay, I thought so. Alright, I was wise to keep from doing anything. Alright. I was a little worried if I really pumped in the damage, he would be super dead. Motherfucker. I kind of just need you to calm your shit for a second, dude. Alright. Alright, good. I was a little worried we might kill him, but we managed to not murder him too much. Just the right amount of murder. But no. No, it is something that one of my wish list game kind of things is I would love to see a more close cross between Dragon's Dogma and Monster Hunter. So you have the Monster Hunter kind of core. Monster hunting loop, going out on missions, capturing, that kind of nonsense. But you have some of like the spell casting, the classes, that kind of aspect, with some degree of ease to switch between them. So the classes, in many ways, classes are just like weapons. You know, you have different abilities, blah blah blah. But seeing like a more mage-orientated, magic-orientated kind of class system might be fun to see. I don't know. I would like to see a game like that. That would be fun to me. Is getting a more traditional RPG style, some degree of RPG style, Monster Hunter game. No, just trade out the ranged stuff and some of the other weapon classes, trade them out for, again, you know, like magic classes, magic weapons, spell casting, shit like that. And try to have a mixture of classes to where you have the fast, speedy, kind of super engaged Street Fighter style, Monster Hunter style melee classes, but you also could get some classes that are fast ranged, light damage, but also like get those classes to where they are high risk, high reward, in that they have abilities and skills that you can use that are very, very damaging, but they take a while to set up, or they are like you're vulnerable while doing it. So it's kind of like the heavy bowgun. So limited mobility. So you have the mage class that can throw out, you know, meteor shit, and maybe you can even have it to where you can mix and match. So you have your mage class, but you have different weapons you can bring onto the hunt or build up. So you can have a fast hitting, teleporty kind of mage spellblade thing. Or you can do the more traditional, I drop a meteor on shit kind of mage. I don't know. I would like to see people engage with the Monster Hunter style game mechanic system a bit more. I know it's a daunting thing to do because you have to build monsters, you have to build monster behavior, you have to build combos for each kind of weapons and class system. You have to. It takes a lot. It takes a lot of refining, and Monster Hunter has put out a ton of games to refine what they do. But I'd like to see it. Like, I'm a big stan for Wild Hearts. I really think Wild Hearts is a good game. I know it came out rough as shit. I know performance-wise it was not good on consoles especially. I get it. But I think if there's a game that deserves a second chance, or a game series, or a game type, it's Wild Hearts. It really is. I think it took Monster Hunter, and I think it added some fun. Some unique and fun things, like the whole Karakuri, the building mechanic. I think that was great. Little awkwardly implemented, no doubt, but I think it was really strong. Alright, so where is our, local threat is one, I know that. Travels in Trouble isn't. Royal Spit Take is not a, I don't see that. Like, there's a Ludroth on the key quests, it says, but the mission name is different. We could do a Damio Hermitar. He can be a fun guy. Let's see. What do we want to do? Do we want to just do a crustacean here? I think so. 1 second, we got something in the Poke Village. Let's go talk to Poke Village real quick. A rare breed. You took out that Kezu in no time at all. Now we can try to repair some of the harm it did to our reputation. Take this little token of our thanks. There's still a lot to be done before Poke's world famous, so see me after you've had a rest. Okay. What do you want me to do now? Come up with perfect thing to brand as our official Poke souvenir delicacy. Popo tongues. You need the herd of Popo in the Arctic Ridge, I'm sure. I need you to bring me some of their tongues. Popo tongues are delicious with just a little seasoning. So you want me to hunt Popo? Okay. I got more people to talk to. Who? You. Alright, what do you got for me? Got another ticket for me? Wonderful. Alright, so Poke Village. We'll go to Kokoto. What do you got for me at Kokoto? Yeah, I heard you captured me at Tetsukabra. Good job. Good job indeed. Truth be told, I won't be keeping that devil frog you got for me, but now that ain't up and around the Jurassic frontier, I can go looking for more of these tailed frogs beauties. And I'm sure you already got this one. I add the guild include you in your quest rewards. Bet you got some good old-fashioned treasure treblins just from Oldnet. Alright, Hunter. I'll let you know when me treasure trembles kick in and I've got something new to show ye. See ya. Alright, cool. Wonderful. I'm glad you're happy. You crazy, crazy old man. And Palco Ranch. Palco ticket. Wonderful. I do love that she's being held up by the alpaca here. That does please me a lot. There we go. Let's see here. Can I send them out? I think I have enough to send them out. I'm going to send them out on a mission here. Sure. I don't know what this does. Okay. I don't know how that... Okay. Sure. I have no idea how that works. I'm assuming wherever they land is where they're going. I have no idea how that works. Alright. Cool. Whatever. Maybe they all just die. You know. I sent them all to their deaths. Alright. You guys want me to hunt a nibble snarf? I don't really feel like hunting a nibble snarf. We'll do the crustacean frustration. Let's store some items. Got some random crap here. Let's eat. Hermitar can actually hit kind of hard. Let's see here. Well, let's do a mounter. Makes it a little easier to mount monsters. And we will go hunt ourselves Crab Battle. So, Hermitar is usually in the 3-4 area, so I'm going to go ahead and head that direction. And we will have a paintball ready. Just because we always forget to paintball. Hey there, Damio Hermitar. How goes the crab business? Good? Automatically doing your annoying little attack, aren't you? Oh, get away from me, you little bastard. Ow. Okay, these guys are super aggressive right now. Fuck off, little crabby boy. He's still alive and still fucking with me. How are these crabs still alive? How much... Jesus Christ. You're a crab. Oh, boy. Did the air hit me? Did the air hit me on that one? Come on now, game. Now I know you fucking around. The air pressure caused me damage, I'm assuming. Please do the move I just did. Get some damage in as much as we can. Fuck, I should have just done the other move. That takes a while. Not sure what he's going for, actually. Nice. Yeah, it hits your face no matter how hard you hide it. You're finally angry at me? Oh. Big boy coming down. Ouch. Put it away, put it away, run away. Oh, nope. Can't run away. We'll get a quick heal here. We're a little bit chunked. Get a little bit more ammo here. Charge up. So yeah, Supernova does okay. Again, DPS-wise, it is almost certainly better to do something better. Hey to yourself, Melody Heights. Welcome to the stream. Welcome back. We'll get a mount here real quick on the old Crab Boy. Oh, Crab Boy. He's a bouncy one. I don't think I've ever actually mounted a Damio Hermitar before. Not the best damage, obviously, but... let's not get hit by that. Oh, damn you. Fucking ledges. I swear to God, they're the bane of my existence. They've gotten me killed more times than I care to count. Like, seriously. Really? Running away already? Alright. Feels a little bit cowardly, but okay. Let's drink a Mega Potion. We'll top off. We're good. We'll top off. Alright, Crab. Let's try to get some good damage in here. Barely got that in time. I'm not quite sure who he's aiming for. I don't think he's aiming for anybody. What you aiming for? What you going for? Don't like that. Let's kind of get some distance here. What's he doing? Shit. Yeah, I got him with that. That's fun. Ouch! Nowhere to go with that. Just gonna try to kill this guy. Hold on a second. Okay, apparently you can't get him out of the ground that way. God damn this angle. I can't hit him from that angle. Don't see that move very often. And dodge through that. Nah, I kind of hoped I was out of range, but he moves forward a bit more than I wanted. Put it away, please. You never put it away. You just never put it away. No matter what I ask, you just never do it. Guess he's still going for me. Get a heal. Oh, he's almost dead. He's out of range. Go to 4. Try to not get tagged by him. He literally had nothing left. Alright. He had nothing left. So yeah, I don't think Supernova is probably worth it. I'll still keep it because it's fun. It gives me something to shoot off. That's a nice big explosion, and I like that. It pleases me. Okay, not everything is always about DPS. You gotta have some flavor in your gameplay. That was a very dramatic fall right there. Alright, let's get some quick mining in, see how far we can get with it. About that far. Nice. Gather all this material, send them all to box. So there's the crab down. The next thing we got is a cut coup. And then if possible, the it says it's called current events. Alright, so we got to do a cut coup next. Actually, you know what? Let's look at Hermitar's stuff. I seem to remember some of Hermitar's equipment being useful for, like, great sword. I didn't get any headpiece. So guard, health, recoil health. So that's actually not terrible. Reload speed, that's devastating. You don't want reload speed down. That sucks. But the recoil would be nice. So that could be useful. Tetsu stuff is just Tetsu. It's nice enough. Yeah, that reload down could be seriously devastating. So it's just guard. Maybe it was the headpiece, but we don't have the headpiece unlocked because we didn't get the specific item to get the headpiece, which is always frustrating. That's definitely a quality of life improvement on new Monster Hunter, is that the second you get some pieces for a monster's armor, for the most part, you can see what the rest of the armor actually does. You don't have to get specific items to unlock the armor pieces. That's just kind of frustrating. So you got the red stripe there. I'm betting Hermitar stuff upgrades that. And it seems like a pretty decent greatsword, you know? I don't know if it upgrades well, but I mean, Yukumo Edge does have green sharpness, which is always a nice plus, but that's a pretty hefty attack value plus okay sharpness, a little defense. That could be alright. I don't think we could upgrade anything. People were recommending Pellet or recommending Tank Mage. Not really seeing the benefits of Tank Mage here, I'll be honest. Like, it's okay stat-wise. Normals, it's fine. It's kind of a pellet weapon, which is... Pellets aren't very strong, at least my memory of pellet that's not very strong. And crouch fire is pellet 2, which it could be okay. Still can't get Dragonite ore. That's okay. Ugh. I don't know, we're okay with our setup for now. Still can't get attack up large because we don't have the slots on our weapon and our armor to get there. So it's a little, we're still a little bit stuck with our build. Can't really move on beyond it. It's not a bad build, mind you. It's just not amazing. Alright, we'll just do a Yeon Cut Coup. Store some of this crap. We will take and restock just a little bit, and let's go ahead and eat, because why not? It don't hurt. So it gets us a good amount of health and a little attack up. Kind of just go for that. We'll do this. And let's go on and find our Cut Coup. What we got in the box? Some level 2s. Don't mind if I do. So where do we think the Cut Coup's gonna be? Oh, let's just take a gander through the middle section here. I think 4 or 3. I'm gonna go 4. Probably a mistake, but I'm gonna go 4. It was a mistake. How about 5? Five it is. Hey, Cutco. How you doing, you rat bastard? Damn it. You gonna do a run at me? Oh no, one of those. Alright. Kinda was hoping to get a mount on you. Oh, bugger. Hitbox on that is so nasty with his fire. Insta charge. Cool. Love that. Alright. Just wanted to get a mount on you, but you're not going to give it to me, so alright. Stop hopping. Where do we think he's gonna go? 6? Looks like a 6. Dude. Gonna need you to back off just for a second. Would love if my guys ever grabbed aggro. Good God. We ran out. Is he done? He's done. Where do we think he's gonna go? We didn't paintball him, so we gotta look at the shadow here. Alright, I'm gonna say 4. Maybe 4 or 7, or he could even go to 9. Either way, we're going to go straight along this path. Looks like that's a no on 4. That's a big negative on 4. How about a 7? That's a confirmed on 7. All right. Damn it, didn't do the move. This is risky. And we got him with a little bit of it. Ouch. He's got to be close, right? Oh, wow. The hitbox on that. Holy crap. He's got to be close. Come on. Just die, dude. Just die. Don't make me ask. Thank you. Thank you. Pick up your item. It's probably just a tear. Oh, it's an ear. Alright. I'll take an ear. Instead of a wyvern tear, it was an ear. It's a little creepy, you know? I'm just gathering up ears like it's Nom. It's not Nom Man anymore, there are rules. Alright. Might get some gathering here. Some bones. Yay. You know something I've always wondered? Why the flex? Of all animations to do to confirm or to just confirm, oh, you've healed, why did they latch onto the weird flex thing? Like, you could just have a simple animation, a little visual. Oh, you're doing this, and you get a little green glow around you until it, pops off. A little, you got that little visual thing. They do that already. When you're healing, you get a little visual indicator. But why the flex animation? I don't hate it. I just never understood why they went that direction. Hunter, your timing is once again impeccable. I have an urgent, if slightly unusual, request to make. I need you to gather abyssal mushrooms in the Jurassic frontier and deliver them to me. Abyssal mushrooms are large mushrooms with a rather unique scent and can only be found deep within the forest. Now, I know what you must be thinking, but these mushrooms are an important part of the work of White Academy. Ecologists, and currently their supplies are short of running out. Just short of running out. Their noses were too far buried in their work to notice inventory running low. Poor excuse as that is. Regardless, the Academy needs mushrooms to continue the work. Don't let us down. Okay. I can do that. Standard mission. Go get some mushrooms. We can do that. Which one was it? Didn't I just do local threat? I could have sworn... No, I didn't. I did something else. Okay. Yeah, I did, Stomping Grounds. Okay, there we go. Tumultuous Sprouts. Okay. Well, we should be fine enough, but I'm still going to eat, because I have a feeling you're going to ambush me with something terrible. We'll do the salami roll. We are going to store some items here. Might as well store the trank bomb. And off we go. Oh, hey. Hey, Glavenus. Yeah, there's no question marks on that one. That's a Glavenus. Oh, shit. No. That's a no. You just want me to get... You just want me to get, do I even want to try... Hold on one second. I have to commit, a very terrible murder here. Do I want to try fighting a Glavenus? Oof. That sounds like a dreadful thing to do. But also... Screw it. I mean, I feel like he's going to be way outside of my league. Like, I feel like this is a dreadful idea. Ow, that's about half my life right there. Ouch. I cannot tank those. I cannot tank those. Game, I need you to not attack me for like a couple seconds. I also need to not be on fire for a couple of seconds. Go ahead and take a heal. Oh, I don't like that. That'll explode. Don't like any of that. Oh, he doesn't like to be mounted. There he does. You will be mounted, you son of a bitch. Oh, oh my god. Oh, hold that. Hold that. Fucking hell. I didn't realize he was an insta... God damn it. I hate that attack. That comes out really fast, and, what the fuck was that angle on that attack? Holy shit. I also don't like that attack. I mean, that hit lengthwise on him, so that's actually alright. Don't like that. Don't like that. I really wish I didn't fuck up that, Well, he likes to move. Did we drive him away? We did drive him away. Alright. Do we think we can beat him? I don't know. I feel like we're not doing a ton of damage to him. We gotta go back to normal 2s here. At least until we get our charge back up. Where did you go? Ouch. Absolutely wrong moment to do all of that. I don't understand where I'm supposed to roll with that move, honestly. It feels like it covers such a wide area. We're gonna go back here to heal. We gotta heal back up to full. We just do. And let's go back in. Oh, for fuck's sake. Come on. Come on. Get up. Get out of my way, you little bastards. For fuck's sake. I don't want any endemic life to ever exist in any game ever. I have to heal. What? 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 Can I recover? Holy shit! Come on. Get within range of him. Ouch. That might have hit him. I don't know. I genuinely can't tell anymore. Because the camera decided it didn't want me to see things for 45 minutes. Ah, I forget about his range being infinite. It's a common mistake. People assume that the Glavenus has a limited range based upon, you know, how big his body is. But it's not. No, he stretches his tail out to the stars above. Light years. That's how big his tail is. Alright, let's go back to normal twos. Nothing we can do. Do we think we can beat him? We got him tired. We messed up the mount. I would like to try to get another mount on him. God, what's the quickest way back there? I think he's like 85 miles away. I think he's literally in one of the farthest and hardest to get to areas. Right? I don't think he's an 8. He wasn't an 8. Where were we? Come on, get your stamina back. I know you jogged for literally about 10 seconds, and that's enough to kill a human being, honestly. Like, asking your character to jog more than like 5 seconds is that's a lot, you know. You're making some pretty heavy demands on your character. "45 minutes later, there he is." Running away again. Just don't know if I'm doing enough damage to really kill this guy. It's hard for me to tell. I think there's a ledge over there we can use. I would prefer to be near... I don't like ledges, mind you, but... I would like to have... Nope, wrong button. Just pull it out. Nope. Gonna get smacked. I just kind of need to get moving here. Yep, I pressed that button. But you didn't want to press it. You didn't want to do it. Okay. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne. It's not Jason Bourne, though. It is just Glavenus. God damn, there's always a fucking animal in front of me. That's not the animal I want to deal with. Really struggling to get a hit here on him. Also would really like some backup. Where'd they all go? It's really hard to manage anything in this fucking game when you take all the attacks. We gotta take this heal. That's a bad idea. Alright, guys. Okay. Can we get something going here? God damn it, and he's raged. I hate that attack. I fucking hate it. It's the worst. What are you supposed to do with that? Maybe... I suppose I could try to use that perfect dodge thing that happens when you're, doing the Valor reload. This is gonna be a failed mission, because I'm gonna just keep trying. I'm gonna keep banging my head against this stupid fucking animal. God, I really wish they would get rid of the endemic life. I really wish they would go away. Like, I like them to a certain extent, but I wish when a big monster would come on scene, the endemic life would fuck off. And newer games seem to have gotten that idea and figured out, oh yeah, no, this is literally cancer. This is the worst kind of cancer. This is like childhood leukemia kind of cancer. It's not fun. It's not fun having a monster, this tiny little monster, basically just be a body blocker. He's blocking you from jumping off ledges. He's blocking you from hitting shots on the actual monster you want to fight. It's just a massive pain in the ass. They're overly aggressive. All these older games, you play them, and you're like, man, the endemic life is just cancer. Like, they're not fun to fight. They're not interesting to fight. They are not enjoyable to have around. They're just the fucking worst. That's his deadliest move, I'm convinced. Aside from his big super move, obviously. But this right there, look. I don't know what I'm supposed to... I actually have never really figured out how to fight Glavenus in any game. Because all he does is these massive sweep attacks that are like AoEs on steroids. And I just never understood. Like, all the rest of his attacks you get, like... Also, the fact that he burrows is weird in this game. They got rid of that, I think, in World. Thank God. But the fact that a Glavenus burrows doesn't make any goddamn sense. So, where do we think he went? That's the question of the hour. Where did Glavenus go? We didn't paintball him, because we never do. Because it's a mechanic that I will never get used to. I just won't. I know myself. I know the fact that I put in a good chunk of time in both Monster Hunter 3U, 4U, and now GU, and paintball it's not a thing I do. It is not a mechanic that I at all jive with. My brain does not jive with throw a paintball on a monster to catch it or to keep track of it. Not follow big tracks or anything like that. No, 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 no. Look at this. Look, they literally walked from like 80 goddamn feet away just to get onto me. What is he doing? Why are you immediately running away? But why? But why? He says. Genuinely perplexed as to why we're doing this. Just, what am I supposed to do with that level of aggression, by the way? I just need to leave to heal. I just need to leave to heal. We're gonna waste all of our charge, all of our attack stuff because we can't get on him. Okay, sure, but there was never a moment in time in which there was ever a possibility for me to dodge that. Good to know. Switch, please. Thank you. And he's gone. And he's gone. All right. Oh look, endemic life is here. Right in front of me. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that attack, by the way. I can't dodge it. There's no dodging. We're gonna get hit here. Oh, fuck off, game. I'm tired of being on fire. I'm tired of being on fire. I'm tired of being on fire. Fuck me sideways. Just... God, it sucks. It sucks! It fucking sucks! Good fucking God. Miserable fucking fight. Well, I don't like fighting Glavenus at all. He's a piece of shit. I could not move for the entire duration of all of that. Well, switch items, please. And I cannot mount him to save my life. Fuck you and your hitbox! Holy hell, game. What the fuck was that? Whatever was that? I am befuddled by the hitbox they decided to make for that, I suppose, attack? Sure, we'll call it an attack. Oh look, he's not attacking anything else but me. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, I'm not enjoying Glavenus at all. I probably am way too underpowered to be going after a Glavenus, but I refuse to play by this game's rules. We're going to throw a advanced monster at you that you can't kill just to be a dick. I don't know. God damn, it is so hard to hit him. Nowhere to go. And I'm almost dead again because every attack does 85% of my life. Sets me on fire. Gives me the fucking clap. You know, just standard Monster Hunter rules. I hate it. I fucking hate I hate when they want... I hate Monster Hunter difficulty. I hate how they decide to make Monster Hunter difficulty. Like, I think it's just dog shit across the board. Because it's just purely designed as a troll mechanic. It's just, there's nowhere to go with that if he's fucking that far away. If he's that far away, you're kind of dead. Period. Yeah, you're angry. I don't give a shit. I don't have any stamina. Alright, fine. Game wants to be unfun. Is this when it's gonna start doing its lame bullshit? Usually is. Now, I contend that Monster Hunter has terrible difficulty scaling. And honestly, just terrible design when it wants to. Whatever the ethos they have when it comes to what do we want to do to make a game, make this difficult. I think it's bad. Like, top to bottom bad. Doesn't matter the monster, honestly. It doesn't matter anything. I think at their core, they just do difficulty terrible. In most of these games. It's either non-existent or it's really awkward and ugly. I don't know. And they put in mechanics that don't work, like aggro. It works in more modern games. It makes a bit more sense in in the modern era. But this rose-tinted glass is because I constantly see people talking about GU and 4U being just absolute peak. They're absolutely the best. Or they'll say something like, what is it, Frontier, or not Frontier, or Monster Hunter 2 or something like that. They'll say, it was peak Monster Hunter. The world and all the rest of them, they kind of pale in comparison. That is the most rose-tinted glasses I have ever seen. The old games are fun. Don't get me wrong. I like a lot about it. But they are the clunkiest fucking dog shit when it comes to clunky. Like, it is. There is just no way. No way anybody who is not completely coping their ass off can say that the old Monster Hunter works better. That's just not a thing. Alright, let's just gather up the mushrooms and ignore Glavenus. We gave it a good try, and we might have been able to beat him with our resources, maybe. I mean, we ran out of healing, but it's just... Nah. No. No. It's fun going back to these older games. It is fun playing the older games that I never really played back in the day. But it is a good reminder of how much world improved over all of these older games. How, again, what do they call it? The 5th gen, 6th gen, whatever they call it. How much 5th gen really cut out a lot of the stupid crap in these older games. And it kind of needed to, because good lord, are these things chock full, these older games chock full of just really... There's some fun ideas here and there, but overall it's like, that's an interesting idea, but that's not gonna work well at all. And you gotta try them out. That's what else I'll give them. They tried out some ideas. They do not work. The newer control scheme, the newer kind of idea about mobility, it is just such a huge improvement. And it is weird to think about, because you think about, like, when did... Like, Monster Hunter 4 and Monster Hunter GU, you look at, when did they come out? And I was always shocked. I just felt like, based on the design of them, based on the look of them, just kind of my feel, I thought they came out in, like, the mid-2000s. Mid-late 2000s, so, like, maybe 2010, 2012, something like that. or like, 2008 or 2005, maybe. Like mid to late 2000s at the absolute latest. Um, but no, like these things released like pretty goddamn late. Like they were what was the release date for? I'll have to look that up because I do not remember. I looked it up one time and I was just shocked at seeing it. I was like, there's just no way. I need 2 more abyssals. I don't think we'll get anything from here. I don't know if we can get them from 9, but we'll try. See if we can find a mushroom in 9 here. But yeah. No, and the only reason I bring up the date is because you look at, okay, well, what kind of third-person action games, third-person RPGs, third-person kind of fighter games were releasing in and around that time? What were their control schemes, the kind of design philosophy? And man, Monster Hunter is insanely long in the tooth. The gameplay kind of style that you're seeing in GU and 4U is insanely long in the tooth. Like, it might make sense in, on handheld, which I think Monster Hunter being kind of stuck, or not necessarily stuck, but spending a lot of its time in the handheld market gave it a lot of money, gave it a lot of practice and playing around with stuff. But I think because it was so many of these games, you hear about them, like, okay, well, what was it on? It was on the 3DS, or that's where the majority of people played it on, was the 3DS, or this, or something else like that. All these handhelds. And honestly, the handhelds, you're limited on your tech. You're limited on your form factor. You're limited on space, and design overall is just limited by the medium you are using. Or, I suppose medium. Yeah, handheld. But, yeah. I think the transition to the modern era was long overdue. Long overdue. Again, World has its own problems. Don't get me wrong. I'm not looking at rose-tinted glasses with World. World has some pacing issues here and there. It has some not really weapon issues, but kind of some design issues, like as far as balancing, I think. Some build variety issues, certainly, in some areas, but compared to older games, my word. My word. And it's funny, I remember way back being a kid, playing my first introduction to Monster Hunter as a kid was like Monster Hunter 1 or 2 or something like that. I do not remember. I think it was 1, and I was playing like a demo of some shit. And I hated it because I thought it was the clunkiest, most awkward to control. And some of that certainly was the fact that, I was a kid, and, kids suck at playing on stuff, to a certain degree. And it was I just remember viscerally hating it and thinking, this is the most goofy, terrible design. I do not understand anything that's going on. This is all feeling terrible. And I think with World, they finally created a product that has Monster Hunter essence in there that doesn't have that Monster Hunter wall of it controls like dog shit, and if you don't love it, you must be some kind of noob, or it's just not, you know, there's almost a weird, like, the fan base uses the old game's extremely off-putting design as kind of a way to keep exclusivity and to kind of gatekeep Monster Hunter from others. Say, very sorry for what we put you through. To think that our small request put you in face-to-face with a Glavenus. Not to mention the blunder that ended up putting your drop-off point unexpectedly far from the base camp. Truly sorry, Hunter. You certainly got more than you bargained for. Still, at least we know the source of those mysterious sharpening sounds. The dreaded Glavenus, which uses its own fangs to whet its great blade of a tail. There have been no sightings reported since your encounter, but we must remain vigilant. Be careful out there. Cool. Alright, that should unlock another quest. Hi, Hunter person. You're back already. Whoa, are you okay? You look a little beaten up. You ran into a Glavenus out there. Gasp, but what's that look for? I didn't know, honest. But, did you at least try to capture it? You could put it on display for tourists to see? No? Oh, come on. You could have lured it into a cage or enclosure with a torch or something glowy. Anyway, here's all the questing actions lined up. Alright. Current events. That's the other one. Alright, so we only need current events done. And we will be all set to go. We'll do normal up, because we use nothing but normal with this weapon. Got some crap here to throw away. We are going to take some pickaxes. Alright, and we're ready for a Royal Loot Draw. Oh, this area is big. I don't remember coming to this area. Have I been here? Oh, wait a second. Oh, this is, Moga Forest. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I was like, what the hell is this place? So, let's see. Hot takes. I was thinking of what are some hot takes that I can give about Monster Hunter? Beyond my own opinion just always being somewhat of a hot take. Like me talking shit about Monster Hunter 4 probably earned me a couple of death threats here. But, alright, here's a mild spicy hot take. Not the spiciest, mind you, but, you know, there could be some spice here. There's some potentials for spiciness. And here's one. I think that well, I think that you can bring back water fighting. Underwater combat, I think, should make a comeback. Am I just really that close? I think it should. I think it should make a comeback. I don't think it was as terrible as people put on, even with melee, which is admittedly worse than ranged. I think it should make a comeback. I think the thing with the Geocris, little combat thing that you do in Wilds with the Geocris. Again, it's very static. It it's obviously kind of almost on rails kind of thing. You only can grapple on, do a little mounted attack, do a little bit of damage, and then you go back to shooting your little pea shooter at it. Like I think that's not so amazing. But again, the movement under there, dodging mechanics, they're not bad. They just aren't. I think people made a mountain out of a molehill with some of the awkwardness of underwater combat, and we lost a major arena because of it. A major arena style, and I would like to see it come back. I think it couldn't come back without too much issue. I really do. Where the fuck are you going, dude? Gotta get on that. Boy, you're just gonna do the same move 12 times? Dude, he's done that move so many times now. Yeah, I got a knockdown here. Been a while since I actually seen one of those. I don't know why I hit that. I thought I was facing the other direction. Damn it. Well, I don't know where he went. I'm going to assume he went... Well, let's see. He went that direction, so did he go... Probably should have paintballed him. Let's go to 10-9-5. Okay, good. Are you joking? I hate that mechanic so goddamn much. So that mechanic is, those not knowing, is that after you do like attacks or something like that, when you roll, sometimes it literally will only let you roll forward. And that is a really stupid thing. Like, it won't let you roll to the side, it won't let you roll left or right, nothing. You roll forward. We're gonna get immediately attacked. I don't even know why you have these fucking endemic life. Just fuck off with it. Nobody likes it. Nobody enjoys fighting endemic life. I am convinced. I cannot imagine that there's anybody who actually likes fighting endemic life. Who likes them being involved in this bullshit. Why? He's 80 miles away. Why? What is he doing? I don't know. I cannot get over how obnoxious, endlessly obnoxious endemic life is in these older games. Like, it's shocking amounts of terrible. We might have got him. At the last second, I tried to adjust my aim, and it chunked over really hard. Yeah. Aim in these older games is terrible. Like, again, whoever decided that we need to have the chunkiest of aim possible. Okay, sure. Okay, sure. It's not like that's not super annoying. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, the endemic life is back. Hate them. I hate them. I like zero things about endemic life. I like the idea of having small monsters. I even like some of their behaviors in just the environment. And I can even be okay with them being aggressive when you're just out alone, running through the world. They add a small little bit of danger. A little bit of thing. Like goblins. You know, just a little something to bang away at. But these group fights and the weird ringleader mechanics, oh boy. God damn. They get under my skin so fast. I have zero problems with them just never showing up. Like, that idea just going away. Of all the ideas, you get rid of underwater combat. Alright, kind of a not a great choice, but okay, I can almost see that. Some people didn't like it. But endemic life, no matter what the creature is, always being hyper aggressive. I can almost even get behind maybe Bludroth and the Velociprays or the Velocidromes and the Baggies and that shit. I can almost get behind them. But the fact that those Ludroth would attack me and be hyper aggressive to me, even if I was fighting an Azuros or a Yeon Kutku or any shit like that, that drives me up the wall. That's just insanely annoying. Alright, so what have we done? We've done Stomping Ground, Tusked Tantrum, that was obviously there, so Stomping Ground. Damio Hermitar, the Crustacean Frustration. We did Nibblesnarf. We did Royal Ludroth. Tumultuous Sprouts. Did we just do that? Hold on. Yeah, we've done Tumultuous Sprouts. Somebody wants to talk to us in Bernal. Palico Ranch, fine. Somebody wants to talk to us in Yukumo. Alright. Yukumo. Old man, what do you want to talk to me about? I got a problem, you see. Looking for a certain ingredient. It's supposed to be mighty tasty. Moss wine dung. Moga mussels. Trashed by a Damio Hermitar. Alright, you want me to take care of Damio Hermitar? Alright, I can do that. Is it robbed blind? It is robbed blind. Alright, so we got robbed blind finally up and running. That's our last key quest, and it's a Gypsyros, which I really don't want to fight a Gypsyros. I really don't. I really, really, really don't. So we could do brocade fish. We could slay some of that. Got some popo tongues. A Yan Ketku. Another Ludroth. Not sure I want to do another Ludroth, just back to back. Do some Royal Honeys. That'll just be an Azuros if we needed to kill it. Let's back out for a second and let's... Doubt there's much armor or anything we can really do, right? We can do the Mufa stuff here. Alright, what you got? Cold resistance. I didn't expect much. Yan Ketku does have... is maybe better armor than what I have right now. It's got the same level of attack. If Ketku has slightly better slots, that might be... Same attack. We're looking for maybe a small upgrade if possible. That's not an upgrade. That would not be an upgrade either. Damn. And Ludroth isn't going to give me anything interesting. Yeah. Nothing too interesting I'm seeing in the board here. I almost leveled this guy up again. We actually just need some Bullfango Pelt. I'm not going to be able to do that guy for a while. Well, do we want to just go for the Bullfango Pelt? Why not? It's a little bit better normal ones. No, same level. Give me a little bit better attack. That's about it. Same everything else. Internal ammo goes up a bit, which I never use any of the internal ammo. Same normal level 1s. Let's. I think there's a mission where we can. It's like bully the Bullfango or something like that. Bully the Bullfango. That's a shitload of Bullfango we have to kill. Is there anything else that has Bullfango in it? Seriously, nothing? I was thinking about doing a side mission, just going, doing something else, and maybe collecting a Bullfango or two. There's a moss swine there. Local threat. Blangos. There's Popo and Blangos there. It's really just the Bullfang. Really? That sucks. It's marshland. It says Kelby and Jaggy are going to be up here. But can't Bullfango spawn in that map? Maybe they just aren't listed. I didn't really want to kill 20 Bullfango, like... I guess I'll do it, sure. And let's just head out. We got enough to deal with it. We got enough to take out all of this. One second here. There we go. Free level 2s. Alright, let's just find these Bullfangos and kill them all. We gotta kill a crazy number of them. I think we only need one pelt, so that might just be it. We'll still carve most of these guys. See if we can get a couple extra pelts. That probably will cover us, honestly. Just that bit right there. Again, after a reload, if you hit that goddamn roll button, it'll throw you forward. Despite really not wanting to. Kind of wish you would target somebody else for a second. But you never do. You never target anyone else. Just go away, dude. Seriously. Ah, God. Oh, boy. Screw it. We need to kill these guys anyway. And we'll grab some of this, some of that. We'll go and kill the Bullfango. Or Bulldrome. Try to hit him with a supernova. It's going to be a bit tricky to do. He likes to get close through his charges and makes it a real pain in the ass. There we are. We will carve and take our fill of this boy right here, this nice fine swine. Put this away, get a carve. And get this guy. I don't know how many Bullfango we got so far. I think we're at, what, 7? 8? We're at 7. So we still got quite a few to kill. I really don't need Gargoyles. The Gargoyles are not needed at this time. I will take you, though. So that's 8. We're almost halfway done. We will be with these next 2 here. Because I think there's another one behind that building over there. Yep. Alright. Alright. That's 10. Can be a bit slow going. Ah, there won't be any in 2. Yeah, two's never gonna have a spawn of them. I'm sorry, 1 will never have spawn in them. 2 has the spawn for them, is what I meant to say. Alright, so that's 11. Think there would be any in 3? No, three's the whatchamacallit, the feline sanctuary thing. There is, however, a whole bunch of them right here, aren't there? See if we'll use. Well, we're going to try to use a supernova on one of them. Almost got the supernova charge. I'm just kind of curious of what kind of damage we actually get. I kind of just want to check the quest. Yeah, we got quest info. We need 6 more. Any in 7? It's possible. No, just Ludroths. Alright, so it does enough damage, at least 4 level 1s. The blast radius. So that's not really super great. It's hard to tell exactly how much damage it did. Because it takes about 5 of these to kill one of those. So if we think about it like that, I hit him with 1. It pierced through him, then we did splash damage. So the splash damage at least does 4. At the very least does 4 level 1s. So that's not great damage, but it's a little something, and it's neat looking. So I'll probably still keep it around for a little while. We need 3 more. We got 3 right there. Might as well carve him. We killed him. We carve him. go. Get a little extra rewards, a little extra zenny. Get some mining while we're here. Good enough for me. All right. Lots of little stuff here. Good amount of zenny, good amount of points. I am happy. I'm always happy when I get good stuff. Good materials, good stuff. Oh, and I looked away at chat for a second. Alright. So we can at least upgrade our weapon again. Level 5 will need Dragonite ore, though. We could make or upgrade it into a Meteor Bazooka. But that, I think you need a recoil like faster than average, or some recoil, whatever they call it. The one that's a little bit faster than average for Pierce 2 to not kind of be a bit awkward. But it does have 2 slots. That's the big thing, is that it does have 2 slots. Can I make that just right off the bat here? Nah, you need a lot more disc stones. You need 2 more, so 5 in total. Plus shiny beetles. Lots of shiny beetles. So this gets a little bit better Pierce, a little bit better Pellet, and a little bit better normal 2s, a little better, not much. Internal ammo looks the same. Just goes up to 136. Small improvements. Very small improvements. Could I make... Another arbalist. And then turn it into... I can turn it into a meteor bazooka. So we need Baylite ore for it to get up to there. So that's... So we would take a damage penalty. Of a fair bit. Like 20 attack. But we could get attack up large, which just get us 5 more. Like, it's probably still better to not go that route. Yeah. Probably better. I don't actually know, though. Just looking through some stuff here. So one thing we'll need to keep an eye out for eventually for slotting is... I don't think I have access to it right now, but normal up. That's usually pretty good. We do have recoil right there. We would have to do a lot of nibble snarf and other crap. And we need to get Sunspire jewels to get a little reload speed. But okay. Yeah. Any weapons that are explicitly better in a significant enough way for me to care. The Kezu Waxine. Got a bit of thunder, got some okay. And actually does do quite a bit of damage. Ludroth, not so amazing. The Nibble Hammer. The Damio Shears. Grilled is actually pretty... What do I need for that? I need a Feather, Monster Bone, L, and Yukumo ticket. Alright. I can make a grilled hammer that does surprisingly good damage. The fish stick is pretty hilarious, not gonna lie. Amio mask, that's creepy. I almost like it. That's asking a lot right there. Don't have any handsome scrap. That's a lot better equipment. So I need 3 scrap, and what do I want for the weapon? I could just make 2 of those. So the head piece is 1, the body piece is 2 for the daimyo, right? Yeah, 2, so I would need 6 in total. Is it Hermitar scrap? It's Hermitar scrap, right? Let me just make absolutely certain. Hermitar scrap, alright. Damn, I can only make... Well, that makes quantity 2, right? So if I do 3, I get 3 Hermitar scrap. Alright. I think I did it probably incorrectly, but it doesn't matter. We got that. We're gonna reload some chats here. We can make a mask for Ernest. Why not? And we'll equip it. Forge body piece. Then we'll switch palicos to... Who is it? Rush? Yeah, it's Rush who's with me. And I think I can give him at least the mask. There we go. We got a couple of crabs following us. Got no daimyo stuff anymore. No Hermitar scraps. Okay. They should do a little bit more damage, have a little bit more oomph behind them. Got a little bit of upgrades here and there. Still stuck with this armor set. Kind of stuck with this armor set. It's not really great. Kind of hurting me a little bit. Could store some crap. We have tons of it to store. Good enough for me. Let me just go there, kill some basic little hermitars. You can get the popo tongues there. Petku there, Ludroth there. Egg delivery is always a little bit annoying. Capture a Damio, Hermitar. I do need a couple of pieces for Hermitar. So we'll do that one. Do a little bit of food. So that should be enough to get us all good and set. We will now go kill us our little Damio. Let's grab the map, some basic supplies, capture materials. Start with the level 2s. So where do we think Old Crab is going to be? Let's see. I mean, probably in the water section, but maybe 259, somewhere around there. Probably not 2, so it's probably 5, 9, 10. Little 5, 9, 10. Let's see. Is he in 5? Survey says yes. Yep. And get some damage on him real quick. He's a bit out of my range, but that's fine. Damn. Ah, I thought I could time that right. Did it a little early. That was my bad. Buddy, where are you running off to? some more damage on him. Ouch. He really does not do that sweep very often. I'm always surprised when he does do it. It's just kind of an odd attack. Let's put that away. Run. Doesn't really work on him, does it? That's an interesting problem. Yeah, so he came out and there was like zero time between him and then he does his super attack. Or his big grabby bullshit attack. That is grabby and bullshit, by the way. Massive hitbox. Let's try to get this hunt done, because we probably will be ending the stream here soonish. Sooner rather than later, probably right after this hunt. Because I'd like to get on some work. I know I was said I was gonna get some videos posted, or at least one video posted on one of the channels, the Critical channel. But never quite got that thing done. I was distracted by many, many different things. A little bit my fault. I should have focused a bit better, but we probably will get it done. Are you coming for me, or what are you doing? I kind of genuinely don't know what you're doing. Oh, for God's sakes, that attack is annoying. And I'm sorry, the sonic bombs don't burn them out of the ground. So I don't know why. Direct hit. Hate that sweep. Oh, come on. Alright, at least he just left. Oh boy, buddies. Oh, God damn it. Keep hitting the wrong button combo. Because I'm distracted by my immediate thought of, there's, again, look, there's like 30 goddamn endemic life right there. Why? Why do you have so much endemic life? Where are you going? I just not quite sure why he's being so weird. That's just a weird series of attacks right there, I'm gonna be honest. God damn you. Would you get to where I can mount you? course, we're just... there was a very long delay on what I could do there. I don't know why. And he's doing his jumpy bullshit. Gotta be careful not to kill him, but... Gotta be careful not to kill him, but we are gonna blast the shit out of him and hope he doesn't die. Okay, he's crawling. Alright, we're good. Alright, we are gonna wait for him a second or two. He'll pop up. He'll want to come over here. I imagine he will want to come over here. There we go. Good. Good. This kind of makes me want to play a little bit of 3U. Again, never haven't beaten it really. Haven't gotten to the like end of high rank or anything like that. Again, mostly because I play a gunner in 3U, like I'm playing a gunner here. I don't mind the underwater combat. I really don't. I actually quite enjoy it because level 3 shot, normal shot, which normally sucks in like 4U and everywhere else. It just doesn't really work that well. Works great underwater. Like, I don't know why, but maybe just because of the way the monster is shaped in the water, because of its hitboxes, how they design them. But you get tons of impacts. Whereas out of the water, again, you get maybe like 1 or 2 extra impacts, which, like, I think you need 2 for it to actually be worthwhile to shoot it over level 2 normal shot. And you get like 3 or so. It's obviously better, and that's good for... But yeah, underwater, you're always getting like at least 2 or 3. So it's a really strong showing. And big crab. All right. New ingredients. We completed that. Yay! I don't know what my reward is. What does that mean? I've received a reward. Where? Figure I come in here. I haven't actually been in this area. I don't need to see that. We're good. Specialty goods. We got a ton of that crap. Let's get a bunch of smoke bombs. Because I feel like that would be good as a gunner, because if it keeps you from getting sighted, you could get charged up, get your weapon ready, all ready to go, and then smoke bomb, get into, you know, your crouched fire, and just lay into the monster uninterrupted. So we're going to spend a bunch of points there. What do we want to get from here? Sure, we'll do that. Why not? We got something in Burn Village. Ah, yes. Get something new from you guys? What you got for me? I have gotten stronger. You're gonna help me train? Critical Juncture 2. Alright. I can't do any of those. And you want me to see what new stuff we can make here. Okay, nothing to make there. Damn it, I was just in this place. So thank you for helping me. Foot bath, power. What I'm trying to see, talk you into anything. Foot bath ticket. Okay. Oh, well, what I do with that? Oh, I can make a bath towel. I figured it had to be something. Accolade and Garuga Main. Carving 3. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna be stuck on this for a while. Standard armor sets. Really is depressing. I know it shouldn't be, but it just feels a little depressing. Alright. We're going to go ahead and call the stream at that. I know it's a little bit short, but I would like to get some time. I'm going to try to finish editing and banging out this video. I need to do a couple little quick re-recordings of some stuff, but we will get it together and post it up soon. But until then, thank you all for being here. Thank you for hanging out. And until next time, hope you have a good one.